saya Kila Widya Pambudi.
And I'm Indah Yulstari. So welcome back to Gen Z Voice, where we'll talk about real feeling, real struggle, and real story that shape our generation.
We're so glad you're here because today's episode is deep. We're talking about misunderstood emotion in Gen Z communication. Yup, that feeling when you try to say what's going on but no one really gets it.
So, what do you mean by misunderstood emotion? Basically, emotion that get ignored, misread, or taken wrong way. Either because we don't express them clearly or because others don't take the time to understand.
Right, like when you text, okay, just because you're tired, and someone thinks you're rhythmic, or you say, I'm fine, but what you really mean is, I'm not, but I don't know how to talk about it.
This happen a lot Gen Z, especially because most our communication is online. Text, DM, story posts. It's easy for tone to get lost. No facial expression, no voice tone, no body language.
We grow up in a digital world. Our phones become our comfort zones. It's where we joke, cry, fight, and sometimes try to ask for help in the subtlest ways.
But there's the problem. We have also been conditioned to not to be emotional. There's pressure to act chill all the time. If you cry, if you're dramatic, if you speak up, you're attention seeking.
So what do we do? We hide it. We use meme. We post a sad quote. We long in off, and when someone misses the hint, we think, see, this is why I don't open up.
It becomes this cycle of hiding and misunderstanding, and it's honestly exhausted.
Let's bring in some real examples. First one, ghosting. Someone disappears and we say they are heartless, but what if they are just emotionally overwhelmed and don't know how to explain themselves?
Second, when someone fan on Instagram or Twitter and people say you're too much or you're being dramatic, but maybe that post wastes their only outlet, maybe it took them hours to type it out.
Or when someone says they are anxious or burned out, and instead of support, they hear just be grateful. That kind of response doesn't help in invalidates what they are feeling.
That's why misunderstood emotion hurts so much. Not because people ignored us, but because they dismiss us when we finally speak.
This leads us to emotional masking. That's when we cover up feelings with jokes, scream, or silence, not because we're fake, but because we're scared of being misunderstood.
We become experts at pretending, saying lol when we want to cry, using dark humor to hide the pain, ghosting people because we don't know how to say I'm hurting.
And sometimes people don't even know we're struggling because we've gotten too good at hiding it.
The scary part is when emotional masking become a habit. We even start fooling ourselves. We say, I'm okay, so many times we start believing it until we are burned out or hit a breaking point.
So, how do we change the pattern? How do we make emotional feel open again?
First, validate people's feeling. When someone opens up, doesn't minimize it, don't rush to fix it. Just say something like, that sounds is really hard. I'm here. That alone can be healing.
Second, be clear about your own feelings. Instead of saying, I'm upset, say, if you left out or if you unimportant. Being specific help others understand what's really going on.
Third, give context when texting. Simple like, hey, I'm overwhelmed right now, but I'll reply later. It's way helpful than just saying later. With a period, tone matter even in text.
And lastly, stop judging how others express emotional. Some people cry, some get quiet, some joke. It doesn't mind they are hurting. Everyone feels differently, and that's okay.
Let's normalize being emotionally honest. Let's stop saying, I'm fine, when we are not. Let's make it okay to feel everything, not just the positive stuff.
If you have ever felt misunderstood, you're not alone. Your emotional are real. They matter, and your desire to be heard without judgment.
So, if you have a story to share or you just want to talk, DM us or drop a comment. This space is for you.
Uh, and if this episode made you feel seen, follow Gensi Voice for more honest conversation like this one.
Thanks for listening. See you in the next episode.
Bye bye.